Out here, my name is Julian Quintero Verano. Joining me today, I'm joined by Adrian Barbez. Adrian, how are we doing today? We're gonna have a nice little matchup here.
Well, it's been a pretty rocky start, I'll say that. It's been an interesting day today, but no less, we still got some ball to play and got a very great matchup between the Collège Saint-Jean-Vianney and Tri-City Prep.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these schools end up faring against one another. I know I'm excited to see how they can play. I know you're probably excited also to see how they do. So they're going to put up a shot here before the end of the shot clock, and we're going to see going. Adrian, take it away real quick.
Csjv works it up to the top. Work it over, a shot from three, just grazes off the rim. Whistle's blown dead. And the ball is going to be played from below the baseline. It'll be played by Dolnaval. Works it up from three, shot, grazes off the rim. Rebound taken by Tri-City Prep. They move the other way. Crosses, works it to the corner. Whistle blown. And the ball will be played by Csjv. Abdel Sonago works over to Dolnaval. Dolnaval makes a move. Works it back. Finding the inside. From three. Bounces up and is taken by Tri-City Prep. Tried to work it behind the back. Ball slips away, but he regains control. Pressure to the bench. Shot from three off the rim. They've been trying everything from three so far this game, but none of those shots doing. Henry tried to work it for Sonago. The ball just slips out of his hand as that pass may have bounced a little too low for him. And Tri-City we're gonna work it from below the baseline, and the whistle's been blown. Csjv's coach having a conversation with the official there. Be a bit of a challenge for Tri-City in this game. Csjv, highly talented roster, a few of those players representing Quebec at the Canada Games. And they'll have to come from behind as a layup is good. A great drive through the paint there by Shellhammer. Dolnaval will return it for Csjv. In comes Dolnaval. Shot is up and floater goes in. Here comes Tri-City the other way. Kuvame. Now back up top for Garth. Play is blown dead once again. Been a pretty slow start to this one. We've seen many chances being taken from beyond the three-point line. None of those shots doing. Both teams now each getting 2 points up, getting into the inside and getting in those floaters. From inside the paint, Tri-City gets the lead 4-2. Dolnaval to return for Csjv. Dolnaval surveys his options, works it to the right. Layup that's knocked down on the way, layup no good. Another chance off the rim. And here comes Tri-City the other way, lead pass, layup. Foul is called. Layup unsuccessful as that was a great pass from end to end for Tri-City, and is going to be Zach Garth from the free throw line. First shot no good, takes two bounces off the rim. Garth with his second opportunity. Splash. 5-2 now for Tri-City. Dornaval works it for Sonago. Back for Dorneval. Pass was almost picked off there. Shot from 3 is good. CSJV ties it up just like that. Finally, a 3-point try works in their favor. Here's Garth. Garth waiting. Garth works it to the inside. Back in the paint. Layup. No good. Dorneval the return with speed. Layup is up and is good. A great layup there by David Henry. Here's another layup try. Grazes off the rim for Dorneval. Dorneval works over for Laboya. Over to Henry. Henry from 3 off the rim. And that ball is knocked out of bounds behind the baseline. And it was Bohr who got a piece of it there with his left hand. Here comes Tri-City the other way. Garth surveys his options. Garth works it over to Shellhammer. Shellhammer works it over to the right. Layup is up and is good. Now Henry will start with the ball for CSJV. Works it to Dorneval. Crosses midcourt. Dorneval tried to make a pass there. It seemed like that pass was for Henry. A bit of miscommunication there on the part of CSJV as that ball goes out of bounds, and it will be played by Tri-City. Shellhammer works it inbounds for Henry. Henry with it. Henry with the shot, goes off the rim. Rebound taken by Dorneval. Sanago up for Dorneval. They try to work it low. Back up top from 3, splash. Sanago with the 3-pointer. They work it the other way to the inside, and it just rimbles in. Spins in around the rim and just sinks in. It is called an and one. Tri-City will get another opportunity at the free throw line. Illich. Goes off the rim, and CSJV will return with the ball. Dorneval. Working it over for Sanago. Boya couldn't quite get up to the rim. Call is made, and coaches are contesting the call here. See Tri-City's coach visibly upset. They disagree with the call. Laboya with the first free throw goes in. Second shot is good. CSJV now with a 3-point lead. Shellhammer worked it over for Josh Henry. Henry sidesteps, feeds it to the corner. He'll survey his options, works into the paint. Layup bounces twice off the rim and is picked up by CSJV. In they come the other way. Dorneval back to the top of the key. Shot from mid-range, rattles in. Kusov there with the points for CSJV. Josh Henry of Tri-City worked it into the zone. Pass was picked away there. And it was Kovsov with the pick. He gets knocked down. He was going out of bounds. And Illich will work it in for Tri-City. Here's Henry. Josh Henry. He's got speed. Henry fed it back over for Shellhammer. Shot is up. Shellhammer retakes the rebound, puts it off the glass, regains control. Back up top for Henry. Henry waits. Calls for the ball. Deep with the paint, they go with it. Shot is up and is good. Kuvame working into the inside for Tri-City. Dorneval works over to the right. Dorneval jumps up and goes in. Great play. Had a lot of speed going in there as Henry will return the ball for Tri-City. Josh Henry surveys his options. Feeds it to Illich. Illich feeds it over for Shellhammer, who pulls up off the rim. Dorneval works it into the paint. Couldn't even get it off the glass there. He was contested highly on the way. Whistle is blown dead. And it'll be free throws. Not free throws, pardon me. The ball is going to be worked from below the baseline for CSJV. Henry worked it inbounds. Ball is picked away. Now grabbed by Kovsov, who feeds it over for Henry. Henry works it to the inside. Euro step. Ball is blocked on the way up. And it is going to be first shot doesn't go for CSJV. That one sinks. CSJV now up 17-11. As Henry tried to work it across there, could not, being highly contested by David Henry. Beamer will work it inbounds for Tri-City. Beamer waits. Feeds it in for Jermich. And now here comes the other way. Dorneval puts the ball up, gets contested on the way. Rebound unable to be retrieved by CSJV. Shellhammer. Now for Henry. Here's Henry. Waiting, pulls up, bang! A beautiful pivot shot there from Henry. And Tri-City will now get back on defense. Here they come in. Ball goes off the rim. Rebound puts in. Luke Beamer. Jervich. Pulls up and it's good. Wow. Josh Henry now putting Tri-City within 3. Dorneval works it over from beyond the 3-point line, and it goes off the back of the rim. Here's Josh Henry. Cuts inside, and one for Josh Henry. As Tri-City now moves to within 1 point of CSJV. And an opportunity here to get the equalizer. And they do just that. 19-19 the score so far. It's David Henry. Works it for Sonego. Back for David Henry. Over to Sonego. Cuts to his left. Works it to the rim. Ball just grazes off the outside of the rim. And here comes Tri-City the other way. And it was Beamer who tried to work it into the zone for Tri-City. Falls as he was doing so. Call was made as the other player went down near the corner there. Josh Henry to inbound for Tri-City. Zorko works over for Rajovic. Shot rattles and it's tipped back in. Tri-City now with the lead, 21-19. Here's Henry. Pulls up, shot is blocked. A beautiful defensive play there by Jervich, who made the block on Henry.
That's the end, ladies and gentlemen, of the first quarter. We'll be right back for some more second quarter action.
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We're back for the second quarter. Both teams coming out of the huddle. Csjv will get first possession of the ball. And it'll be played inbounds by Kovzov. Shot is up, and a dunk attempt there. Would have been an awesome finish for Csjv, and that dunk attempt was missed there by Bohr. Now Shellhammer. Shot is up. Rattles off the rim, and Csjv will come the other way with it. Works to the inside. Layup rattles twice off the rim. Rebound gained by Csjv. Henry works it over for a near corner three shot. Goes off the rim. Rebound try, and it's in. It was great paint possession there by Loic Bohr to tie the game up 21-21. Here comes Tri-City the other way, blocked heavily on the way down. Tri-City tried to regain the lead. And Fordyce went down there below the baseline. And he will get a shot from the free throw line. Tri-City really benefiting from those calls. Having quite a few occasions so far from behind the free throw line. First shot from Fordyce goes in. First shot rattles off the rim. Now Henry working over for Kovzov. Kovzov regains possession of the ball. Now back to Henry. Henry surveying his options. Over to Kovzov. Working it to the inside. Layup no good. Shellhammer returning it the other way for Tri-City. Shellhammer being contested there by Labuya. Shellhammer fakes his way to the left. Euro step. Tried to make the pass over to the corner, and it's regained by Csjv. Alley-oop, and oh, another missed chance for Csjv. And it was once again Bohr who had the opportunity to jam it home. Zorko from beyond the arc goes off the rim. Rebounding it, here's Kovzov. Kovzov trying to get it over to the rim. He'll pick off a pass. And you'll keep the ball in possession for CSJV as Henry waits. Now slowly marching in, pulls up from 3, good! David Henry with the shot from 3. CSJV now leading 24-22. Now Beamer tries to get the ball up and goes down on his way. Teammates help him back up. Substitutions will be made for CSJV, and Dornoval will check back in. Kuvame trying to work on the inside and lays it in. Dornoval will bring it the other way for CSJV. Dornoval working his way to the right. Gave it to Henry. Now it's back for Sonego. Sonego with a shot, goes off the back of the rim. That rebound taken by Samora. Loses possession of the ball and Tri-City will come the other way with it. Kuvame. Oh, sorry, not Kuvame. It was Fordyce now with the ball. Who passed it over. Now Fordyce with a shot. Goes off the rim. Whistle's blown. And it is going to be, looks like, in the hands of Tri-City. Fordyce positions himself from behind the baseline. CSJV making more substitutions. Here's Kuvame. Kuvame. Rajovic from 3, and it's good. CSJV to work it the other way. Here's Laboya. Tried to work it inside the paint over to Samora. And a great defensive play by Tri-City to pick that pass off. Now here's Dornoval from 3, goes off the rim. Tri-City will come the other way. Working to the inside, whistle is blown. Looked like he was fouled on the way there. As 3 free throws are being taken now by Tri-City, I welcome in Julian, who is our play-by-play announcer here for this game. Julian, quite the game so far. It's been pretty close. Only a 3-point deficit between CSJV and Tri-City.
I mean, thank you so much, Adrian, for bringing me back in. We've been working through a couple things, but we're trying to get it sorted. So now we're going to be here ready to continue calling this game. I mean, yeah, Tri-City currently up 27-24. Head coach Sergeant Pejcic, he's been giving everything he can here for the team, trying to do what he can for his boys. And, I mean, right there, nothing to be able to capitalize on in that possession. Now driving forward here. CSJV, they're trying to get something sorted. 3-pointer from the corner. Let's tie it up. It's Nathaniel Kusu with the 3.
Threes are starting to ramp up so far. Haven't seen many opportunities completed earlier in this one.
Shellhammer with the ball inside. He finds Jeric. And now Jeric takes the lead once more for Tri-City. We'll see how Mansley Dornoval responds. Dornoval down this right-hand side. Slowly glancing around. Quick little pass over to Ikolomba. Ikolomba attacking Shellhammer. Nice little spin move. Looking around still, needing someone to get open. Has Dornoval behind. Finds Mansley. Dornoval trying to attack Fordyce. Steps back, pulls up from the mid-range. It's long. Oof. Still loose on the ground. CSJV tried fighting for it, but a shot clock violation is what ends up going off. And as a result, we will be seeing Tri-City retake possession. Kwame to inbound. Pass into Shellhammer. Dornoval trying to cover him full court here, but we'll see where it goes. 5:14 remaining here in the second quarter. Tri-City's up 29-27. Harry Shellhammer trying to figure it out. Pass into Kwame. Whistle flies. We'll see what ends up going. And Tri-City trying to get their team set, trying to get them sorted. Coach Sergeant Pacic go to talk with his boys. And I mean, if we look at this team right now, as Chris Kwame heads to the line, let me tell you, it's been a very interesting season so far for this team, Adrian. Tri-Cities had a lot of very fun games throughout the last several days. Big one that they had was against the Edge team. Edge unable to see defeat. They've been undefeated since coming to Ontario, and sadly, that's just been the story of the season so far for Tri-Cities. Play very well. They have a player with much talent in Stefan Ilic leading the way. They have a variety of other guys on the team that help make up what they've made of. But in the end, it's just been a brutal season so far, Adrian.
Well, you can't count these guys out. I mean, so far they've been holding their own pretty well against this CSJV team, who, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, have had a couple players represent Quebec at the Canada Games. They've got quite a few stars on their team, but Tri-City's still able to hold their own very well so far.
Yeah, one of the stars there for that CSJV team so far. Today, he's been a little bit of a struggle, but he's doing everything he can. Mansi Dornoval, only 4 points so far today, but expect him to potentially turn it around. Lead guys for them so far has been David Watson-Henry. He's been a pretty interesting player for him so far. Shellhammer, he always loves a contested jumper. He's unable to convert on that occasion. Second chance does
Tri-City
fall.
gets a 3 there.
Second chance does go there, and it will be Dornoval quickly passing it over. Now he ends up finding Boer.
Oof.
The 3 won't count here for CSJV. Desmond Luboya, his chance will not go, so they will try to inbound it here. It will be Luboya to inbound. Ilic checks back in on the side of Tri-City. Damian Ruknich will be coming out.
It looked as though the contact was made a little bit there. SGSJV was carrying the ball. Contact was made with the ankle of Tri-City player. Both teams call a timeout.
33-29 is the score. 4:15 remaining in this first half. We'll be right back with some more action here at North Pole Hoops. Return, ladies and gentlemen, here for the final portion of this first half. Dornoval trying to find someone. It's tipped by Kwame. But CSJV trying to break on out. It goes over to Dornoval. Dornoval plays it to the corner. Luboya thought about it. Now he's going in. Great reverse lay there by Desmond Luboya.
Great play to drive on the inside there for CSJV.
Henry, quick little pass out to Shellhammer. He's given space. He lets it fly. Get the response here from 3. And that's a beautiful one there from Harry Shellhammer. Dornoval now trying to figure out what he's going to do. Hesitates for a moment before leaving it on over to a teammate. Luboya, he lets it fly. Says, let's go band for band. Big response there from 3.
What is going on right now? The threes have seemed to just been automatic so far in this one. Both teams sinking their shots from 3 and gaining confidence.
Shellhammer in the hole, kicks it out. It's Kwame
Another one
for 3.
Aww.
That one doesn't end up going. Second chance here. It's Jeric. He can't convert it. And now it will be Boer who comes down with it. Quick swing to Luboya. He gets one gather step inside and the finish. Wonderful one there. CSJV ties it at 36. Henry now waits as Mansley Dornoval puts the pressure on him. 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Kwame sizing up Kusu. Has a curling Shellhammer. He catches it. Luboya the one covering. Shellhammer going at him. Tough mid-range jumper.
Oh.
But Shellhammer brings the hammer. Great bucket there from number 8.
Well, you can say that one again. Shellhammer working his way into the paint has been able to do that very well for Tri-City so far in this one.
Kusu's 3, not able to convert. Henry the one to get it. Quick pass on up to Shellhammer. He's given space. He's feeling good, but it's just short on beyond the arc. ends up going out of bounds here. CSJV to retake possession. Subs being made here. Abdel Sanogo making his way in, and we're also going to be seeing David Henry check into this game as well. And yes, CSJV, the one thing, Adrian, you can probably vouch for this. You played hockey in Montreal. You come from the Quebec scene compared to a lot of these other broadcasters that we have here, people that we have here at North Pole Hoops, someone who's more familiar with the Quebec game. What I've seen so far from CSJV, from Sacred Heart, from all the teams that I've seen come over from the Quebec side of things, they play a very physical brand of basketball in comparison to what we see here in Ontario and throughout Canada, where we see a lot more finesse. Do you think, I mean, obviously you have more experience on the hockey side, but how do you feel that translates and says more about the province in comparison to elsewhere in Canada?
I'd say you're absolutely right. I mean, Quebec in general, their brand of, in terms of what they teach in sports in general, I find it's a lot more of a physical game, and we've seen it ever since the start. I mentioned it before in the broadcast, Tri-City having tons of opportunities from the free-throw line. And it could either be an advantage to play a more physical game, but it could also come back to get you later on. And that's usually the case of what happens with these Quebec teams. And, you know, for CSJV especially, they play a very physical brand of game. And we'll see how that'll translate for them as results go on in this game.
2:25 remaining here, 38-36. We're going to be coming out of this timeout shortly, but I'm very excited to see how this one's going to pan out. I think one of the big things that I want to notice here, Stefan Illich. He's not been performing to his usual standard, only 2 for 6 here today, 5 rebounds, 4 points. And I mean, considering that he is the biggest man on the court, you'd expect maybe a little bit more beating and banging down in the paint.
Well, they've had him positioned there for the majority of the game, and there he is, and once again, finding his way.
Mansley Dorneval slaps it out, and as you mentioned, Stefan Illich makes a return into the game. Out there right now for Tri-City, Harry Shellhammer, Chris Kwame, Stefan Illich, Milan Jeric, and Josh Henry, who currently leads the team in scoring, 3 for 3 from the field, 8 points. Henry sizing up here, trying to keep on pushing. He takes it to the hole, pauses, puts it up, fouled there. And CSJV fell into the landing zone for him. Will result in 2 free throws here for Josh Henry.
Board just wanted to come in and make the block, but as you mentioned before, that physical brand of game, he just gets a little too involved, and as a result makes too much contact. Free throws once again awarded to Tri-City.
First one falls for Josh Henry, gets his 9th point of the day, 2 of which have come from the line. And continuing to look on here for Tri-Cities, you see Milan Jeric so far 6 rebounds for him. He's been cleaning the glass, and they've been doing a good job at that here at Tri-Cities, making sure they capitalize on both ends of the court on the glass. Dorneval, pass over to Henry. Henry glancing around, trying to get something quickly. Quickly will pass on over to Sanogo. Sanogo, size up, taking inside, kicks it back out to Henry. He thinks about it, takes it into the hole, throws it all the way over to Dorneval. He's got to get a shot up before the end of the buzzer. Not able to do so. Second tip it in. Great play there from Nathaniel Kosu.
Unbelievable.
Shellhammer pushing forward now. He's got Kusu on him. Pass over to Jeric. Jeric finds Illich on the curl. Great play from Illich. And a nice little flush underneath the basket. Makes it a 4-point gap again. 1:23 remaining. We'll be heading into a timeout here, ladies and gentlemen, for the last portion of this first half. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return, ladies and gentlemen, here. 1:22 remains in this half. Mansley Dorneval, the one bringing it up here. Chris Kwame, the one to put pressure. Kwame trying to stop Dorneval. His pass in. It goes over. 3 ball falls. Great to see for CSJV.
There come the 3 balls once again. Tri-City the other way. They might want to work something. Oh, there he is again. You mentioned that tall frame. He goes in once again for a dunk. Unreal. Tri-City definitely has to be using him as some sort of X factor.
That's how we see for Stefan Ilic, a very talented man. They lead now by 3. Dorneval hit a big one last time. Henry lets it fly from deep. High bounce, can't get it. Rebounded by Ilic. Ilic over to Henry. They're going to have to try to get something here in the last 31 seconds. Henry stepping back, pulls up the shot. A couple bounces on the rim. Doesn't fall. His first miss of this first half. Henry. Toss on over to Dorneval. Dorneval attacking Kwame. Needs something. Shot clock going down. Out to Henry. He lets it go from deep 3-point range. David Henry ties the game at 4.9 seconds. And a whistle flies. What's the call there? It seems a timeout was called.
What's the ruling here?
I'm seeing what it is here. Yes, a timeout has been called. 3 seconds remaining. They're currently trying to figure that out right now. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll let you know what the decision is when we return. Return, ladies and gentlemen, here. Final 5.2. That's how it's looking here, 5.2. Tri-City gonna have to try to get something. We'll see if they can break the deadlock here with a crazy heave.
CSJV trying to get their players to push for far back beyond
Anderson
the
to
midcourt.
Henry over to Shellhammer. His shot beats the buzzer, but it doesn't make the basket. Crazy ending it would have been here in the first half if he had that. Instead, we sit here tied at 44. It'll be fun to see how the second half brings when we come back with some more MPA action.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DMV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DMV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC, won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, They playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man.
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Right back. Okay? You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time. Stay focused.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
They've been sleeping tons of. Wake up, wake up. Wake up is a new day, new era. Lights on, game loud, move clearer. They slept too long, now the storm got nearer. Wake up, look in the mirror. Wake up, you feel that shift in the air. Stardust burn, old crew in the flare. What's gonna shake when the dreamers declare?
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And by golly, has it been a good game up to this point, Adrian, eh?
Oh, it certainly has been. We've seen time again, as you mentioned, teams going band for band, three-point shot after three-point shot, just sinking, and just a transition game really benefiting both teams. Csjv, they have been able to hold on here. They have been able to gain a lead. Their main issue is their physical style of play. They've been taking too many fouls as a result. Tri-City getting far too many opportunities from the free throw line, and I'm sure that their coach has addressed that issue at halftime as we go into this second half tied at 44.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the big elements that we've seen here so far, I think that we should talk about, has been those free throws. Csjv so far 3 for 4 from the line. Meanwhile, Tri-City, they've had 12 attempts from free throw. They've had quite literally 3 times the amount of free throws than Csjv up so far to this point. They've converted 7 for 12 from it. If I'm Tri-City, I'm telling my boys, look, we got to make sure we're gathered together. If we're going to draw these fouls, we got to make sure we're better at the line. We got to make sure that we're working together and we're able to get these things pushing. And if not, we're going to be in for a world of pain. Meanwhile, if I'm Csjv, the physicality's fine, but we got to be careful. We can't keep giving away free points, and we also got to figure out a way to stop Stefan Illich. He hasn't really been as dominant as per usual, but after that one right there, starts off the second half just right. 10th point of the game for him, 5 for 9 from the field.
Certainly regaining his step here so far. 2 straight dunks for Illich before going into halftime.
Mansley Dornaval says, I want to get involved too. Hits a big 3 there. Second made 1 for the day. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Anderson, he's looking around, find Illich. Illich gets it pumped out of his hand, still loose there. Picked up there now by Henry. Henry looking quick, little shovel pass in, attack to the basket, foul drawn. Loic Bohr, the 2028 6'8" forward, heads to the line after drawing that foul. And I will say, from earlier this season, I got to sit down and watch Csjv at the session we had here back in November. And one of the big things I want to point out about Loic Bohr, he has a motor that feels like it isn't able to be quenched. He's always pushing for the ball. He's always trying his hardest to give it everything he can. And I mean, I very much enjoy seeing that in basketball players. I think all coaches at all levels like to see that there. So that's wonderful to see. Goes 0 for 2 there at the line. Now they're trapping Garth cross-court swing. He finds Shellhammer, pass inside to Ilic. Trying to get something, floats it, can't convert it, and it'll be picked up now by Henry. He goes the other way. Behind the back, he pushes. He has Luboya behind him, decides to swing it over to the corner. Taking it baseline will be Sanogo, Luboya, Henry, back to Dornoval. He launches for 3, it's short. Ilic, the one to come down with it. Bohr smothers him, can't. Anderson brings it up here now for Tri-City. Into the corner for Kwame, apologies. And he's kicks it at Garth. They slow it down. Garth driving in, slowing it down. Takes a screen from Ilic. Needs someone, needs anything. Finds Anderson. Anderson inside to Ilic. He wants to put up the shot before it expires. Goes up underneath the basket. Cannot convert it.
That's a tough shot to make there for Ilic. They've been giving the ball to him, utilizing his positioning in the paint, especially with that tall frame he's got. And he just needs to get something working into the inside there.
Abdel Sanogo's fader on that last possession turns it into a Tri-City attack once more. It's Ilic quickly giving it over to Shellhammer. He has some space. Howdy do! Howdy governor! Big shot there from Harry Shellhammer, the man from Great Britain.
And there they are to within 1. They've actually gained the lead now. 49-47 for Tri-City off of that beautiful 3-point shot.
Dornoval trying to track Kwame stays with him as Henry's given space to let it go from 3. He can't convert it. Rebounded now by Tri-City, and Shellhammer's the one bringing it up. Sanogo the one in charge of taking over for him. And Sanogo called for the reach in. He puts his hands up, doesn't like the call. And now Tri-City will be regaining possession. On the side of CSJV, we're seeing number 10, Mamadou Dabo, check in for the Quebecois side. Kwame into Garth. Garth takes it down his left-hand side, goes straight to the hole, swings back on. Out goes to Shellhammer. He catches, shoots it, swirls out. Shellhammer wanted to get it fly again, couldn't do so. Waiting for a signal from the referee, and he says it's going to remain Tri-City ball. They wait to see who's going to inbound. It will be Zach Garth. CSJV, knowing that the pressure's on. Ball goes into Shellhammer. It will be Kusu putting the pressure on. He steps to the side. Shellhammer, quick pass to Ilic. Hand off to Shellhammer. He takes the screen, puts up the shot high, bounce off the rim, and it sits pretty and falls in with no problem. CSJV seemed they had a problem there with the screen itself, but they were able to go on no problem.
That was a huge screen by Ilic there. Great positioning, allowing his teammates to get some space, using that frame that he's got. And as a result, Tri-City regaining the momentum.
Garth trying to continue attacking here. Passes quickly over to Kwame. Finds Ilic. He's given space from 3. It's short. Rebounded by Dornoval. He gets it out quickly to Luboya. Luboya cross court to Kusu. He puts it up. Can't convert. Ilic the one to come down with it. Tri-City, they trade possessions. Now they're trying to get something. Ilic threw it all. Great takeaway by Luboya. Passes it over to Henry. And now Henry, he slows it down here. Cross court over to Kusu. Kusu to the hole. Back out to Dornoval. One pump fake. Takes it inside. Has some space. Leaves it back over to Henry. Henry calls for the screen from Bohr. Beats his man. Drives in. Out to Dornoval it goes. He sidesteps. Takes it over the right-hand side. Seems to be losing the ball. Leaves it to Luboya. His three-pointer! Bang! Desmond Luboya makes it rain! What a shot from the man of the class of 2027.
Right before the end of the shot clock as well. A huge shot there for CSJV. They come to within 1 on Tri-City.
Ilic gives it to Anderson. He responds with one of his own.
Well, we're seeing that again. 3 after 3.
It's the bang bang boogie here as we're seeing so many threes. And now we're going to be seeing Luboya. A little pass on over to Dabo. Dabo. Oh, that's not Dabo. That one right there is Kusu. Dabo is the one on the other side receiving the pass. And sadly, the play gets stopped, goes out of bounds, and it will be CSJV resetting again on the baseline.
They seem to have toned down their physical play just a little bit so far. It's one thing that I have been noticing here from CSJV. A little more on the technical side, whereas, you know, they just haven't been putting as many physical implications as before. Definitely something that was addressed by their head coach at halftime.
Mamadou Dabo, unfortunate to see for him. He turns it over there on a spin move. Unfortunate to see for him. And on the side of CSJV, I'm looking right now on their bench. I'm analyzing. It seems that they're missing a player. And the player that they're missing seems to be Elohim Bongelli. He's not there right now. And I mean, compared to earlier in the season when they had multiple people playing on this team, a couple new faces here. Mamadou Dabo been one of them. The other one, Evan So, making his appearance here for CSJV. Free ball there. Once more for Tri-City. They now lead by 7. Henry sizing up. He pauses, gives it back on over. It's a 3-ball for Luboya.
Oh, baby.
They're responding back and forth here, and it's really lighting up.
He's feeling himself right now. That's 2 threes. One of them before just beating the shot clock. He's going to find himself far more often behind the three-point line.
Shellhammer takes a variety of very difficult shots, but his confidence in himself makes him seem so easy. Sinks that one there without a problem. The 6-point gap is reestablished. Dorneval cuts it back down to 4 with a nice little floating action. Kwame finds Anderson. Anderson driving in, pushes hard towards the basket, aggressive drive, can't get it, and the ticky-tack passing here. CSJV trying to get something on this one. It kicks back on out. CSJV's 3, no go. Back out again, Akusu. He can't control the pass from Dabo. Turns it over now, and we will be seeing Tri-Cities on the attack again. 3:37 left on this third quarter, and we will be heading into a timeout real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We'll return very shortly.
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here for some more action. Quickly, ball goes over to Kwame. Kwame leaves it over to Garth. Garth back he goes, finds Anderson. His three-pointer! Big one from Carson Anderson.
Carson Anderson, how do you do? 3-point shot once again puts Tri-City up ahead 61-55, and there's a point there, I believe. Few 2 points there from CSJV there on the other end.
Back to 4 points is the gap here, and heads back over to Kwame. Kwame taking it to the hole, puts it up, can't convert it. Coming back down with it will be Dabo. He gives it up quick. Dorneval going around the corner, trying to attack further. His three-pointer there to Luboya wasn't going to work. And now TCBA here, Tri-City trying to figure it out. Tri-City attacking hard, cut back over is Harry Shellhammer. He floats it up, not able to convert it. It's backed by CSJV. They're bringing it up fast. Luboya behind the back, leaves it over to Dorneval. Dorneval open in the corners, has to take it straight to the hole. He kicks it back on over, quickly finds Kusu. Kusu hard drive to the basket, can't convert. Now Garth, quick little swing on over to Anderson. He's made quite a few threes recently there. Can't convert it that time. The boy's the one who comes down with it. Dornoval. Ballmate steps up to him. He's going to see what he can do. Leaves it back on over to Luboya. Luboya gets the defender in the air, kicks it back on over. And as he gets dunked back inside, Davo puts up the shot, doesn't beat the shot clock. And it will become Tri-City's ball.
Illich is going to play it from below the baseline here for Tri-City. And he's been getting a little more confidence. We've only seen him earlier in the game, only posting up in the paint. And as you've seen before, he's been driving the ball up the court for Tri-City. He's been taking shots from three. He's just been a little bit more noticeable later on in this matchup.
He inbounds it now over to Josh Henry, and he brings it up here into the Csjv territory. Going around the horn, pulled up there by Henry, no go. They keep on driving, pass on over to Dornoval. Chance doesn't fall there for Csjv. And now Tri-City bring it up. 1 minute remaining in the third. Step back there. Tri-City again.
Wow.
They make it rain there. This time it's been Caleb Zorko.
The floor is starting to tilt now a little bit. We're seeing Tri-City gain a lot more confidence from the three-point line. And Csjv just now there, unable to get things going. They've been struggling finding people open on the inside. Tri-City really doing well on their defense.
Free throws imminent here. No, it will be an inbound on the side. Apologies. Luke Beamer to inbound. Pass on over, Zorko for three, can't convert. Second chance here, Jace. Gives it quickly over there. Up and down is the call there on Caleb Zorko. He does not believe his eyes. He doesn't believe the call. And it will become Csjv ball again. .8 remains. 7-point game. Dornoval trying to get around. Henry does just that, drives in, kicks back out to the corner. Sonogo knows he probably has something up, leaves it back on over inside, and it goes back over to Henry. Floated up there, and it sits, but doesn't fall. And that will be it for the third quarter. Csjv currently, they're trailing 57-64 to Tri-City Prep. We'll see how they respond here when we get back for the fourth quarter.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
Return here, ladies and gentlemen. Some more action coming towards you. 64-57 the score as we start the fourth quarter. Mansley Dorneval here. He's going to be trying attacking here for his side. Question for you, Adrian, very straightforward. What do you think the rules are going to be here for CSJV? How did they bring themselves back to this game following that quick layup?
Well, I would say I think that they would need to sink in their shots a little more. They definitely fixed their physicality issue.
Hold on
but I
one
think their
moment.
shots from three just haven't been working for them so far. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Yeah, no worry. Bohr seemed like he might be barreling down there, just wasn't able to hold on to it cleanly. CSJV, though, get a second chance on points again. Out it goes to Sonogo. His three-pointer, short. Rebounded now by Beamer, brings it up quickly, leaves it over to Henry. Henry.
Getting so intense, I can't even formulate a sentence.
Trying to size up Sonogo. Ball made its way over to Jedic. Jedic to Ilish. Very second opportunity, still fighting for it. The three, no go. Leading up quickly now will be Luboya. Luboya cross court, can't get it. Second chance on the cleanup. Loic Bohr with the finish.
And this is how they can fix their game right then and there. More support, more people getting into the paint, anticipating those plays, anticipating rebounds, and thus gaining more possession of the ball in the offensive zone.
Opportunity again there, does not connect. Now bringing it up again will be David Henry. Henry floats it up off the glass, no one's there. And it's rebounded by the other Henry, Josh Henry. He goes behind the back, pulls up for the mid-range. He doesn't get the lucky bounce. Bohr grabs it, gives it over to Dorneval. Chance there, hard contact. Mansley Dorneval goes flying into the wall. Some more chances coming here. We'll be seeing some subs on both these teams.
Yeah, he seems to be shaken up a little bit after going down there near the wall. Looking to be okay as he's going to inbound it now for CSJV.
Inbound comes in, CSJV. Cool handoff over to Mansley Dorneval. Dorneval plays it back on over. Pull up, so no goes long. So chance, no go. Bring it up, Josh Henry, seeing what he can do. Big attack to the basket, loses it. Takes chance, Illich goes up, blocked. Third try, Illich blocked. On the miss again. It's on the other way. CSJV hard transition bucket, and that's lovely to see. Desmond Luboya with the bucket.
They're starting to regain their momentum now. They've now come to within one on Tri-City. Again, just making those adjustments to their game has helped them. Tri-City, though, still being able to hold their own. Puck is picked off. CSJV working it the other way.
Dorneval, big drive inside. Great little layoff over to Sonogo. He wanted to go up with it. Gets it stripped by Henry. Josh Henry. Pass over to Garth. He has Shellhammer in the corner. Takes it inside. Little layup through contact. No call for the foul. Now the outlet fast on over to Loic Bohr. Sorry, Loic Bohr was the one who put the pass. Dubois, David. See it done. Once again, the opportunity doesn't fall. We'll be seeing some free throws here at hand. .639 remaining here in this one, 64-63 the score.
Now look at this turn of events. CSJV now getting their chances from the free throw line. And it is going to be Sonogo with the shots for CSJV.
Sonogo.
No.
First one falls. Abdel Sonogo trying to figure it out.
With the poise.
sinks both down to give his team the lead as we see subs come in for both teams. Leading up now, Garth, pass up to Elish. Elish finds Henry. Three ball again for Garth.
There we go.
He makes it rain, book it, and bring one home. A three-point play from beyond the arc makes it 67 to 65.
Oh boy, there's only one thing going into my head seeing that score right now.
Meme culture, the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's certainly caught on big, hasn't it? It's not seemed to be going away.
I know, what's it called? The Ottawa team made it official for National Kids Day. So that's really funny to watch.
Huh.
So they keep fighting, handoff all over the mark. Jump there, man. Dornaval can't convert it. And Hoist, as he keeps on pushing here. Tri-City going at it. Garth leading the charge. Hand over to Shellhammer. Shellhammer. In goes Illich. His bucket's at one. He books it in the pocket. Wonderful bucket there for him. He extends the lead to 4.
And that was a hard slap on the forearm there before as he was going up. I mean, how could you not highly contest that man?
Illich gets the free throw to fall. And immediately the ball gets turned over now. A dumb mistake by Csjv results in Abdel checking in for number 10.
Now you see more and more CSJV just starting to lose a bit of control of this game. Down by 5. Turnover like that, it just can't happen.
Missed once more, coming back up the court fast. Kusu, his play no go. Run by Illich. Illich, as he pushes onwards, seeing what he can do, has pressure all over him. By board, goes right to the basket. Illich not able to convert.
Well, he's done that so many times, driving to the basket, even having a few slams before. This time around, just can't seem to handle the contest that he gets on his way there.
.459 left here, 5-point game in favor of Tri-Cities. What should they be doing here to try to hold on?
They'll work it the other way now.
Henry, bring it up quick. They're trying to figure it out here. Nice little move inside. Shimmy. Moore has read it before. Back to the basket there, this way.
Ooh.
A whistle goes.
Ouch. Ball knocked the head of Laboya, pass from his own teammate, I believe. Just gets him right in the noggin before, after that missed opportunity.
Once again, Henry. Pass over to Shellhammer. He's giving space. Lets it fly for 3. Harry Shellhammer splashes home. Timeout called here. 8-point gap with 4:14 remaining. And it's starting to look more and more likely that Csjv are going to come back in this one. We'll be right back,
absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Csjv from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts. Off-court apparel, we do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Return here now. Thornval trying to drive in past Henry, can't. Thornval loses the ball there for a moment. Was out of bounds. A Tri-City retake possession. Cost a turnover from Thornval.
Things just not going their way right now for CSJV there. You have that turnover before in front of their own basket, and now just losing it, having it go out of bounds right by Tri-City's bench. Things just really not going for them.
Chance again on the driving side. Henry fades there on the mid. He can't convert it. Now Thornval, quick pass up now. Goes to Sanogo. Sanogo leads to Luboya. His shot, foul. 2 free throws to come here now on the side of CSJV.
You see the frustration mounting a little bit for CSJV right now. 3:37 left to go. Down 73-65. They got to get something going here. And they sink that first free throw. And they'll try to get it up to 73-67.
Sills, who comes on up here, will be Garth. Garth passing to Illich. Still, Tri-City sizing up. Attack inside, cannot convert. Goes quick the other side. Pass on over. Chance for a three. High bounce off the rim, no go. Second opportunity. As it goes up there, quick transition bucket there. Carson Anderson with the make for Tri-City. Thornval bringing it up quick here. 2:45 remaining, and it is an 8-point game. Thornval, pass to Sanogo, back to goes to Sanogo again. He kicks it on further, and it's a 3-ball short. Ball now coming up here for Tri-City. It's Shellhammer. Pass over to Illich. Illich glancing around as a cutting Carson Anderson. Instead, he gives over to Shellhammer. He hesitates. Still looking around. Lets it go. Harry Shellhammer with the bucket. Thornval trying to dance past Henry.
Trying to hold on.
Can't get the floater. Tri-City now with the ball again. Sub being made here. We're seeing David Henry check back into this game. Coming up here now, it will be Vega. Quickly finds Illich. Illich hands it over to his teammate. Ends up back in the hands of Illich. Just three-pointer. Bang! Big three-pointer from Stefan Illich.
Well, we've seen him be more noticeable all around the court, and now he finally gets a chance to pull up from three once again, and this time sinking it for Tri-City to take the lead, 81-67.
Coming up now will be Anderson. Anderson. Back over to Shellhammer. He one pump fake. Look, he can't. Back to Elish. Elish. Attack! Oh! The hammer by Stefan Elish! It has to be an exceptional finish there.
Woo! Look at him go. He's feeling himself now.
Out it goes to Sanogo. He responds with a 3 of his own. But with a gap of 83 to 70, CSJV need to stop, and they need one now. Ball into Elish. He kicks it over to Shellhammer in the corner. One pump fake, takes it inside. Still going right to the basket. Back over to Garth. His three-pointer just short. And now as we keep on going, it will be Henry across to Dorneval. Dorneval set for 3, in and out. Second chance up. And it will be a foul on Tri-Cities.
30.6 seconds left to go. CSJV finding themselves behind the free throw line.
First one goes here, Mamadou Dabo. Next one for Dabo. He wants to capitalize here at the line. Misses. Rebounded by Shellhammer. He gets it out to Anderson. Getting trapped. Back it goes to Henry. Henry, big drive inside. Flips it back on over to Garth. Garth over to Shellhammer in the corner. They're just trying to play keep away here as the time runs out. Shellhammer throws up a shot. Are you kidding me?
That is going to be the dagger right there.
Henry
Unreal.
Shellhammer with a massive 3. And yup, I agree. That's the dagger there. Dorneval trying to get one himself. Can't eat it. Trying to come down with it. It will be Shellhammer instead. And Tri-City, after a tough couple days and games, finally able to get in the win column. And boy, does that feel nice as we head into the rest of this session.
Oh, it certainly does feel great, especially against a pretty good team as well. CSJV had good control going into the second half, but as we saw, just a little bit of collapse. The court getting a little tilted in Tri-City's favor as they take this one, getting back in the win column.
Wonderful to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Final score of 86 to 71. We'll be right back with a potential post-game interview, and we'll be there that very, very shortly. I'm joined here with Harry Shellhammer. Fantastic performance today, 28 points, 9 rebounds. But I think most importantly for you guys, considering a little rough stretch here, a massive win for you guys here, especially with more of a session coming. How do you and the team feel following such a performance?
We feel good. We've been yesterday against Ridley and against Edge. We were just kind of battling, and then it got away from us. So we were really trying to make sure that didn't happen today. So yeah, our focus is just competing hard and try to be dogs as we can.
And I mean, you want to talk about being a dog so far, 55% from the field and 50% from 3. One thing that has been the talk of the town, at least on my side of the broadcasting, has been you don't see a shot you don't like. What goes through your mind there is just the level of confidence to be able to pull up from absolutely anywhere.
Right, I'm just trying to get them up, to be honest. A lot of times I struggle to get wide open looks. So when I can, I gotta get them up.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely in contention for toughest white boy of the year with those. It's always wonderful to see. But obviously, I think the big talking point again is the fact that you guys got this win, 3rd win on the season.
Yes,
obviously, 2 more games on the weekend for you guys here, and of course, next month being the championship tournament, the session, and everything like that. How much do you think this win here is going to spark motivation in the team moving forward for the next month of play?
I mean, we're just kind of seeing that we can actually get a win. Like we've been kind of struggling all year a little bit, so that was just big to keep fighting and get the win against an aggressive opponent like that. So
fantastic, Harry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Great to talk with you.
Yes, sir.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. From everybody here, we had Adrian Barbas on the mic, my boy Ace Fulgar on the producer side. I've been Julian Quintero Verano, and until next time, we'll see where it goes. Next game up here will be Brampton City Prep against the Edge School. Will Edge finally lose? I guess we'll have to see. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you then. See ya.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH. Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.